PJ's blocked kick there. How proud were you?
You know what, man? I'm always going to be a dad. Even with my responsibilities to the team, to this defense, I'm going to be a dad. So I was proud of him in that moment, and I told him to enjoy that moment. It was actually his birthday. So he was able to get on the phone. I wished him happy birthday, proud of you for the moment, but then laser focus on trying to get that win in Pittsburgh. He understands that the team is way more important. I was definitely proud of him getting an opportunity to make a play to help this team.
How many block punts did you have in your career?
So when I was here, I was one of the outside defenders, so I never got the chance to block a punt. But I had 2 in the NFL.
Okay. So you still have the 2-1 family.
Yeah, 2-1 family. And I got another son that's playing high school ball that has 2 block punts on the year.
He had a block punt the same weekend. Right?
Yes, he had one that same weekend and got one last weekend. So he's winning right now.
I think when you were here, you never really experienced many losing streaks as a player at Virginia Tech. I'm guessing maybe sometime along the line, the NFL, you might have experienced that. How do you weather that as a player?
You know what, man? You really have to get involved in the process and the hard work. You got to get really involved in it. And nobody wants to lose a ball game. When we go out every single practice, every single game, we are doing our very best to win. So when we come out on the losing end, we have to make sure that we refocus immediately on whatever it takes to correct to get us to where we want to go, and that's to win the ball game. We don't get involved in streaks. You only have one opportunity each weekend to win one game. Streaks doesn't mean anything to us.
Your younger defensive backs that have been coming through for you, did you see this coming with these guys?
You know what? When we recruit or you bring guys into the program, everybody's progression is going to be different. Some guys are going to learn faster than others. Some opportunities are going to present themselves before the others. We just do our best to prepare all of them to be ready to play when the numbers are called. And, some of our younger guys have had more opportunities this season, and they're doing well. And we're proud of them, and we hope they continue to progress.
James,
Go ahead.
We saw the part of practice we were able to watch. We saw like the defensive linemen sort of doing the scrape drills, trying to get fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
We know Prize made that a priority of trying to get turnovers. There haven't been enough of them. What are your safeties doing? I mean, what ways can you guys try to generate some more?
We're always going to drill. Every position on this team is going to drill turnovers. The offense are going to do drills to prevent them from happening, and on defense, we're going to continue to do drills, strip drills, recovering fumbles, interception drills, because we all know how important getting turnovers and protecting ourselves from having turnovers is to winning and losing. So every week we're going to make that a focus on this defense, as is everybody else in the nation probably is.
Was there much Nasir could have done on that play against Miami to avoid targeting? It's kind of a weird play where the guy's going to the ground.
We train our guys to play in a safe manner, but be aggressive, right? And that's all we can do. And, when there's a bang-bang situation that happens, the referees hold the judgment, and whatever they call is what it is, right? And I don't disagree or agree with the situation. We just teach our guys how to play safe, how to play within the rules, and then we go out and play our tails off on Saturday. And sometimes things happen that you are out of your control. And the Sears play is one of the things that he was doing everything correct, and the rest made the call based on their judgment. Is it a right call, wrong call? That's not for me to decide. We just want them to go out and play the way we teach those guys to play, and whatever happens, happens.
That would seem to affect your position group more than anybody on the field, just the nature of the position. Do you have to pay extra attention to
We
that?
have more plays in space, more plays with balls in the air when you're in the secondary. So, yes, there are going to be more opportunities to get targeting calls. So we have to actually train our guys extra to do things the right way, in the way that the rules, want us to play. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to coach within the rules. Our guys are going to play aggressive. They're not going to play slow. They're going to play fast. And we're going to play the game in the safest manner possible without losing any aggression.
Would that have been hard to do as a player in your playing days to change it, or do you think you would have adapted easily?
It's not fair to compare things that we did prior to the knowledge that we have now to the way we played the game 25, 30 years ago to the way the guys play now. It's not fair to do that to these guys. It's not fair to us to say we played the game in an unsafe fashion. We've learned more. We've progressed more. So we're just trying to do things in the best way for this game, that everybody goes out and are safe.
Jalen Strowman played a lot more because of what happened to Nasir and led the team in tackles against Miami. What have you liked about his progression?
Strowman, he's a guy that's played a lot of reps. Jalen has played a lot of reps, not just this year. He had a lot of opportunities to get experience last year. And those experience reps that he got last year and earlier this year is helping him anytime his number is called to go into the game. He provides us with a lot of different things, and he's done well, and he still has a way to go, and such as all of our players. We can continue to improve through practice, but I've been proud of his efforts.
Anything else for Coach?
Where do you feel like NC State's going to challenge you guys, your position group, the most this Thursday?
On the football field. where else do guys get? We're going to play the game on the same 53 and a third as they will. 110, 100 yards, 53 and a third. It's a ball game that's going to be played. They're going to provide us with a game, and we're going to provide them with a game. We're going to go out and play our very best and try to win the ball game. That's it.
Jamari's played a lot of games here and a lot of games in a row. Can you speak to his toughness? I mean, what you see out of him?
Tamar's probably played more reps than anybody else on the defense, with the exception of maybe Dax Hollifield. So those reps and that experience that he has allows him to play with a confidence that he can go out and play at his very best at top speed. Nobody plays the perfect game, but he has enough confidence and enough experience in his defense that he can go out and play at his top speed, and that's what he does every weekend.
What did you learn about your group during the bye week? Did you learn anything new, or?
I learned that I got a bunch of group of guys that I would rather be nowhere else. All right? Nowhere else I'd rather be. Guys that love this game, that are appreciative of their opportunity to be a Virginia Tech Hokie, and that are going to do whatever it takes to win a ball game. And that's what we did during the bye week. We want to get better and better each day, so we're prepared to get on this trip to NC State and go lay it all on the line for one game.